What reality did Walter Cronkite's Vietnam War broadcast show? Imagine sitting in your living room, watching the evening news, expecting reassurance about a war that has divided a nation. That's exactly what Walter Cronkite did in February of 1968. His report from Vietnam revealed a truth many Americans hadn't wanted to see. It wasn't about victory or progress. Instead, it showed a war stuck in a long, costly deadlock. Cronkite described the aftermath of the Tet Offensive, a surprise attack by North Vietnamese and Viet Cong forces, as evidence that the United States was not winning decisively. He called the situation mired in stalemate, meaning neither side was gaining ground, and the fighting was dragging on endlessly. His words challenged the official story from the government that the war was nearing a successful conclusion. Cronkite pointed out how the offensive had caught American and South Vietnamese forces off guard and exposed vulnerabilities in their control of cities and countryside. This contradicted earlier claims that the enemy was weakening. He then made a bold suggestion. The only real option left was to negotiate peace, not continue with more military escalation. He emphasized that peace should come from a desire to end suffering, not from a false sense of victory. This broadcast was a turning point. Walter Cronkite was a trusted voice for millions of Americans, and his honest assessment shifted how people viewed the war. His words made many realize that the conflict was more complicated and brutal than they had been told. It also influenced the political landscape. President Lyndon B. Johnson reportedly said, "If I've lost Cronkite, I've lost Middle America," showing how much his opinion mattered. The reality Cronkite showed was harsh but clear. The war was draining lives and resources, and progress was uncertain. The optimistic stories from the government no longer matched what was happening on the ground. His report brought the brutal truth into American homes, making many question whether the war was worth fighting. It helped spark more skepticism and opposition to the conflict. In the end, Walter Cronkite's broadcast revealed that the Vietnam War was not a quick or easy victory. It was a long, difficult struggle that called for negotiation rather than more fighting. His honest words changed how Americans saw the war and influenced the way society and politics responded during a critical moment in history.